in the house, but more importantly, you're in the house, where we find problem solvers, great solutions, whether it's beauty tools or cooking, if you're shopping for Chef Curtis Stone's grill pan, or if you aren't shopping for what I have in this hour, oh man, this is my gotta have it item, and no kidding, it really is. Let's be honest, we're wearing face shields, we're wearing face coverings, we're doing everything that we can to keep us and others safe. How would you like to do that to the air that you breathe, wherever you are? I'm serious. Over 50 square feet, this will filter HEPA filtration, not HEPA-esque, not HEPA-like, a personal portable air purifying system. This will go office, this will go poolside, this will go to the restaurant, this will go planes, trains, and automobiles, it'll go in your kitchen. I mean, if you just don't want to smell, you know, the salmon that you're cooking. We have over 1,000 of these already gone. I'm getting mine. Now, here's what's interesting. We also have additional filters. Now, the filters might only make one more show. So if you can pre-order, I'm actually gonna be ordering mine during this show. I think you're really gonna love it. We are Facebooking Live, so happy Labor Day weekend. Everything is on 5 flexible payments. Of course, everything always has a 30-day return policy. And we're also doing a special apply and buy promotion where you can take $40 off on that first purchase. Well, as I mentioned, we try to curate the best of the best in all of our different categories here at HSN. And boy, you want to talk about the best of the best? Not only do I love my special guest of honor, Miss Fern is a force to be reckoned with. So is her mom, Shula. Props out to Mama Shula, who's watching tonight as well. But this is the last nail system, and I say system, it's like microdermabrasion or microplaning for your nails, and that's your hands or your feet. These are handmade in the Czech Republic, lifetime warranty. Now, if you just did what I could call the pedophile, that's a whole different show. I don't even, you know, do we still have blooper reels? Yes, Becca, you should see the eyes. All I can see are her eyes. There's no recovering, all right. So the pedicure, the last nail file that you'll need, in the fuchsia pink, in that great green, in that purple. It's pretty much a buy one, get two for no additional cost. And then not only can you sanitize them, but you also get that great little case as well. 5 flexible payments, $5.60, 079685. Thank goodness Fern is there to bail me out. Fern, you know I'm a cautionary tale. I mean, let's be honest. But there's nothing cautionary about this, because let's be honest, whether we are braving the nail salons and we're trying to do our best, you can sanitize this. It's better for your nail. It seals the cuticle. It's a lifetime. And Fern, you gotta give them all the details, because this is actually handmade quality. This is not like anything, any other file that I've seen anywhere else, is it? And you created it. So what are some of the big things people should know?
Okay, so first of all, I love you, Shannon. I absolutely love you. You are my favorite, and my mother loves you. And so thank you so much for saying hello to her, because you were such a doll. So let's talk about the pedicure file or the skincare tool for your feet. So these are made of tempered glass in the Czech Republic. They are like no other nail file or pedicure file on the market. They're made of tempered glass. These are the hottest product in the nail care industry for a really good reason. For the nail files, and you're getting 2 nail files. You get a full-size manicure file with a pointed tip so you can clean underneath your nail, and a little travel file. This file you can use on natural nails. You can use it on artificial nails. If you have gels, if you have acrylics, if you have really, really brittle nails, this file is going to seal your nail and promote healthy nail growth. And equally as effective, if you have really thick nails, this file is equally as effective. The filing surface is like nothing else out there. Any type of nail, you can sanitize it, and they never, ever, ever wear out. So to use this file, you go in a back and forth motion, not like the regular emery boards, which is like sandpaper, which actually tears up your nail. This file, you go back and forth, and because of that, like, super, super smooth glass surface, it actually completely seals your nail. You will not have any nicks, snags, or tears. So if you're used to using like something like this No more. This like goes in a landfill, like, you can't sanitize it. These are like nothing else out there. And let's talk about the pedicure file. So this is really like no other pedicure tool on the marketplace. It is dual-sided. So the way that you use this file is after a shower or a bath on clean, damp skin. You use as little effort as possible. You just go back and forth on clean, damp skin. No lotion, no oil, no moisturizer. Let that file interact directly with your skin, and it is going to exfoliate all the hardened skin cells, the dead skin cells, the calluses. It is like dermaplaning or microdermabrasion for your feet. We've had customers who've always had like really dry, scaly skin, and it has literally resurfaced the skin. It removes all the hardened skin cells, the dead skin cells, and it actually seals and shines your skin as it's doing it.
It does
Nothing
indeed.
like it.
Fern, I do have to give everybody an update. Now, the good news is we've got all of them if you're selecting it now. And I've been a big fan and friend of Fern's for a while. And trust me when I tell you, she is your best advocate. The fact that she lobbies hard to get these handmade, beautifully tooled, these are really kind of one of a kind, that Czech Republic glass that, remember, men or women, this is a lifetime file. You could make the argument, it's almost as if you're buying that microplane, microderming tool for the feet and then getting the files for your hands for no additional cost. But my whole point is, this is not like those other files. Even if you took the savings into consideration, it actually enhances and improves your nails. It doesn't tear at the nails. It doesn't tear at the cuticle. It doesn't, tear at what you're trying to grow out. When you use another nail file, remember that actually creates, if you look, jagged edges. So if you're wondering why your nails are ripping, while they're tearing. And the other thing is, and remember, it's almost as good as a buy one, get two for no additional cost. That's almost irrelevant, only in as much as this is the last one you will ever, ever, ever buy. You can sanitize it, lifetime warranty. 5 flex pay along with that beautiful case. Choose it in that fuchsia, that green, or the purple. But Fern, back to you, because people say, oh, well, that's great if you've got natural nails, but what if I do dips? What if I do acrylics? What if I've got not so good nails? Can you talk about who this is good for?
This file is made for literally any type of nail. This material, this tempered glass from the Czech Republic is so different than any other material that I've seen interact with your nails or skin before. So it's so versatile. So if you have really, really thick nails, like for men with really thick nails, it is so effective. Back and forth, it is going to actually file that nail. If you have really brittle nails, again, back and forth motion on the edge of the nail, it is going to smooth and seal the nail. If you have dips, if you have acrylics, if you have gels, literally any type of nail. I have been a beauty tool product developer for over 20 years. I have never seen a material that interacts with your nails or with your skin like the Czech glass. It is so versatile. It's like a little miracle maker. And I love that you can sanitize these files, and they last forever. They never, ever wear out. And we back it up. We offer a lifetime guarantee.
Fern, I'm gonna stop you right there. They never, ever wear out. They never wear out. They never, ever wear out. That's pretty amazing when you think about it. And wow, wow, wow. We have hundreds of people calling. I will tell you now, when we first offered these here at HSN, they were more money. But the fact that you are getting just that pedicure, just that oversized file alone, I'm telling you, men, women, anybody, dips, gels, natural nails, if you heard what Fern said, it never wears out. It never wears out. This is handmade Czech glass, and then you just pick your color of choice. You can make the case. It's almost as if you're buying the pedicure, that large file, and then getting the other two with that beautiful, you get 3 little slip sleeves, like nice little case included. $5.60 flex pay as part of our 5-pay flex pay weekend for Labor Day. Fern, again, broad strokes. You can sanitize it. You can use it on any nail. It's better for your nail. If you're gonna file your nails, and let's be honest, we all do, this is the tool that we need. And then that whole foot, the pedicure, I mean, honestly, that takes it to a whole new level, doesn't it?
Oh my God. If like you're used to like sort of the cheese grater, like that thing belongs in the kitchen. It is barbaric to use on your feet. This is a completely different game changer. This is like no other pedicure file. This is the no nonsense Big Daddy glass file. So the way to use this is after taking a shower or a bath on clean, damp skin. I'll show you on the palm of my hand. Just go with as little effort as possible, back and forth, and watch out. It will be like a snowstorm. It's going to exfoliate all, oh my God, my skin is so soft right now. It's going to exfoliate all the hardened skin, the calluses, the dead skin cells. And it's so easy, it's so clean, it's so natural. It is just this tempered glass that is interacting with your skin. There is literally nothing like it in the market. And I think so many people, I know a lot of our customers have always said, I just always had dry, like really dry, flaky feet or scaly feet. And they just kind of, you just accept it. Like, okay, that's who I am. That's the way it is. No, it's not the way it has to be. This file is going to, I promise you, take care of it. That is why I offer a lifetime guarantee. I am so passionate about it, and I'm so certain that you are going to absolutely love it.
We love you, Fern. Best to you and your mama, your sweet mama.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fern. Good to see you, sweetheart.
I love you. Miss you.
All right, thank you. Well, you're going to thank us if you're grabbing that. Speaking of things you're going to thank me for, have you seen it? Have you got it? I'm gotta get it. Gotta have it next.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSNcard.
Well, happy Friday, happy Labor Day weekend. Welcome into HSN. I'm Shannon, and this is a show that we're doing through the month of September called Shannon's in the House. More importantly, you're in the house. We are Facebooking Live. I see all my buddies there, Miss Rita and Carol and Carrie and Terry and Jenny, all of our friends, oh my. Well, even if you're a new friend that I'm just meeting for the first time, I'm just gonna tell you, you need to get this. This is my gotta get it item. It debuted earlier today. There are already, I think, Steve, over 1,400 of these already gone. And, oh, okay. Oh, actually, almost 1,600 gone. And that was just one show. We're wearing face shields, we're wearing face coverings. What if I could help shield the air around you? What if I, with true HEPA filtration, true HEPA, not HEPA-esque, HEPA-like, wish it were HEPA when it grew up. What if I could do that for the air around you, in the restaurants, in the hotels, at the beach, at the ballpark, at, you know, the airplane, in your office cubicle, if you're there eating tuna fish? It's going to HEPA filter. It's gonna clean the air that you breathe wherever you go. You ready? Okay. I'm a little, if you're calling, you're gonna get it. Do you know anywhere else Pure Enrichment is sold, and they're sold out everywhere else? They are doing, they're in stock now, they're not extended back order, they're not, you know, gotta go on a wait list. It's our smart deal. If you are looking for one thing to try or put your toe in the water here at HSN, I hope you make it this. You choose the white or the black, the white or the black. It is rechargeable, so that's the secret of the system. You don't have to be tethered to a plug. And that's why I say planes, trains, automobiles, boats, camping, glamping, and the like. And if you're smart, you're gonna pick up additional filters. Now, at this point, we do have additional filters. I can't promise what's gonna happen after this show, So I am actually going on, okay, I'm actually going on auto ship on this, in which case we say roughly every 6-month replacement. That'd be a year's worth of filters, you know, give or take. Well, Miss Megan is joining us, and not only do I love seeing your beautiful face, there's a big brain on Miss Engineer Megan. There's nothing that she doesn't know. I mean, don't play Scrabble with her because she knows all the answers. But we know the answer is we're all trying to be safe. We're all trying to do our utmost best in protecting ourselves and protecting others. I cannot think of a better purchase, whether you're officing at home, whether you're e-learning, we're all doing something. And eventually we're gonna rejoin the world. And Megan, this is a must-have. Plus Pure Enrichment, they're sold out everywhere else. They're doing great pricing. They built their brand on extraordinary customer service. So we're proud to have you and them here, my friend. What exactly does this do, and how does it do it in a way that's unique and important for people to know?
Well, as you stated already, we're in this crazy time where we're trying to clean everything because we have no idea what is out in the world that could potentially harm us. We're cleaning our homes, we're cleaning our hands, but we're not cleaning the air, right? We are in our homes. We all bought air purifiers. They sold out like crazy. But what are we doing when we leave our homes? Well, this is the point in time where finally the world has opened up and we're trying to get out there. And now for the first time ever, we actually have a personal portable unit. And this is basically the mini version of our Halo that already sold out. So if you're curious about a brand, go to hsn.com, check out the Pure Zone Halo. You'll see that is a customer pick with a 93% 5-star rating. So this is the miniature version of that. It is personal and portable. And like you said, portable means portable. It is small in size. It's actually smaller than my 16.9 ounce water bottle that goes with me everywhere because we got to stay hydrated. It weighs less than a pound, and I will show you on my food scale how small it actually is. It is rechargeable. So now you don't have to be tethered to a cord for up to 12 hours. So when you are traveling on a plane, a train, an automobile, or anywhere else, you don't have to be tethered to the cord, and you're still gonna get that great quality. And the quality is true HEPA filtration. That means 99.97% of all the particulates that are in the air, from the odors and the gases and the VOCs, which unfortunately we can't escape, to the allergens like dander and dust, and even microorganisms like mold spores. Living things that we don't want to be breathing in will be captured in our filter. This is completely personal. It's up to 54 square feet, so like a 6-foot by 9-foot space. Just like I wouldn't share my water bottle with somebody because it's for me, this is not meant to be shared. If someone's in your personal space, they will reap the benefits of it, but it is a personal portable unit. It's supposed to be for you. So if you go into a car, yes, the whole car is going to benefit from it. But the idea is that you are cleaning the air, that you are empowering yourself, that when you decide to go into public, that you have control over something that everybody else doesn't have control over. Because that's
Megan,
just the way it is. When we go places, we can't control it.
It's true. Hey, by the way, I know our buying team wishes that we had more of these. I can tell you a good portion of the entire event supply are gone. So we actually have a little scaled down smoke chamber. Part of the reason we use smoke is a very small particulate. And Megan, as we do this, you spoke to it beautifully. This is not HEPA-like, HEPA wannabe, wish it were HEPA when it grew up. It is true HEPA. And so
there is a difference.
There's a difference. Can you speak to that? Because sometimes people, you look at we don't read the fine print on a box when we go to the store, and we see HEPA and we're like, oh, it's not the same unless it says true HEPA, correct?
You totally nailed it. When you go to the store, it is very deceiving because when you see 99.97% efficiency, you're assuming it's the same as true HEPA, but it's only down to 2 microns. For true HEPA, that goes down to 0.3 microns. So there's a lot of things between 2 and 0.3 that will be missed if you have only a HEPA-like. You're kind of seeing the scale right now. Large items would be human hair, which we all know human hair is very small. So if that's 100 microns, imagine what it is catching when it goes all the way down to 0.3. I can tell you between 0.3 and 2 would be asbestos, car emissions. Those things would be missed by HEPA-like, but would be caught by True HEPA. And as you just saw in that smoke chamber, it went from completely clouded, you couldn't see anything, to being completely clear, you could see everything. And that is because the 2-in-1 filtration system that is taking place inside this unit. You see, it is actually just one system. So you no longer have to worry about replacing the pre-filter and the True HEPA. You only have to replace one every 6 months because it works as a team. The first one is the activated carbon filter. That's what's going to catch the odors, the volatile organic compounds that are in everything from hobby and craft items to glue to our hairspray to even air fresheners have VOCs in it. And then the True HEPA is what's going to catch all the little stuff that goes all the way down to 0.3 microns. They work as a team to catch 99.97% of all the odors, smokes, allergens, microorganisms like living mold spores. It's going to catch all of that in one nifty little system. And you can see how easy this is. There is no tools, there's no nuts, there's no bolts, there's nothing that I have to worry about bringing additionally. It's a simple twist cap and it pulls right out. And when you get your filter, it does come with a little date sticker so that you can mark it yourself. So the next time you go to use it, you can check out your sticker and make sure that it's still within that 6-month period.
Okay, Megan, they are going. Now, I will tell you, we've already sold a good portion of the entire event's supply. So what I would really love to recommend, if I may, it's a 5-pay flex pay weekend. That means it's $6.60 on your credit card. There is a 30-day return policy. We're doing an apply and buy promotion over Labor Day weekend. You choose the black or the white. Now, remember, they say, ballpark around a 6-month in terms of filter replacement. I'm personally going to recommend get the auto ship on the filters because Pure Enrichment, they have sold out of this and by the way, they're not doing this for any price anywhere else, but we have 300 only of the auto ship on the filters. I actually just bought the black and the white, so I got on board with my auto ship. And so true, Azudi always says it so well. Misty, we love you. The gift you know you didn't need. Smart deal indeed. Cooler weather, health is even more essential. By the way, the babies look so cute on Facebook. We so love you. And we know you love your family members. You know, the kids whether you're e-learning or you're doing the safe social distancing in person at the school, maybe this is something that you pack your kids off to school with. Maybe you're a teacher. Maybe you're a healthcare worker, our frontline people on the front line of defense in America. Whether you're talking your office or Zoom calls or a restaurant or planes, trains, and automobiles, I really want you to try this. It's funny, Megan, when we were talking earlier, I told you this on the phone. I didn't know that we even had this in stock. And you said that Pure Enrichment built their brand through good word of mouth on the internet. I mean, one of the top brands where people not only love them, but they are sold out of this elsewhere. The fact that we even have it, let alone at this price, is something pretty special, isn't it?
No, it absolutely is. And I really respect the fact that they started as an online company because there was no commercials to brainwash people. There was no celebrities to make you think this is the it brand. They got their name because they have quality products. They offer a 5-year industry-leading warranty, which is huge. You can't have a warranty like that unless you have a quality product. The fact that they keep all their items really simple. I love the fact there's no complicated LED screen because LED screens break so easily. And then I can't use my units. This is why this is able to work. It is a simple one push button. There are no screws, nuts, or bolts. It is so simple, and they've hit all the key marks. Now, you notice I actually just pulled this out of my purse. I'm going to tilt this down just a little bit. This is a purse that any of my girlfriends would wear. I pulled this out. I also have my full-size water bottle in here. I have my full-size pocketbook in here. I have my full-size phone in here. It will fit in any bag you have. And even with the small size and the heavy dutiness of what this is able to do, I want you to know that it is incredibly lightweight. So when we're looking at the scale right now, and I put my cell phone on this food scale, it is reading at 0.628 pounds. Okay, sounds normal. And I would never leave my house without my cell phone.
Absolutely.
At 0.59 pounds, why would I ever leave my house without a unit that can purify and clean the air that I am breathing into my lungs? I only get one body. I know I need to hydrate it, so I bring my water. I know I need to stay in contact with my family, so I bring my phone. Now that we have a personal portable unit, it is time that we throw it into our purse and we take it on the go so that we can always make sure that we are in control of the air that we're breathing.
Absolutely. So here's what's happening. Now, we do have filters if you call us now. First and foremost, and Dee, you said it just perfectly on HSN and on Facebook, because we are Facebooking live. It is the gift that you didn't know you needed until you saw it. We are fortunate to even have them. This is a brand that was built on customer brand quality. They have a 5-year limited warranty, but they're actually sold out pretty much anywhere you look in some of the big retailers that you'd recognize. That being said, they're also doing this price here. And if you do the auto ship, now remember, they say about 6 months, we have the final 100 of the auto ship. So the auto ship is set up for 1 year because remember, that's 2 filters and they say, you know, so that's a year's worth of filters. Now, if you're getting more than 1 set like I am, you might want to do more than 1, but that's entirely up to you. So we've actually got a used filter just so you can see how much stuff this is taking out of the air. Remember, this is not HEPA-like. Wish it were HEPA when it grew up. It is true HEPA. Megan, can you describe the difference? I've got a clean filter, and then this is one that, I'm not even gonna touch it, if that tells you anything, but this is one that was used, right?
You don't ever have to touch it because when you open up the device, it slides right out. So you never have to touch the nastiness that's in there, and you never have to breathe in the nastiness that's on there because it captured it for you. It is a double filter, a 2-in-1 system using an activated carbon filter as the pre-filter to catch the odors you mentioned, which cracked me up. You know, you're at your desk eating tuna. It's going to capture that tuna smell, don't you worry. But it's also going to capture the VOCs and the smoke that could be in the area. Then your true HEPA filter is what's going to be able to catch all the nastiness, the pet dander, the dust, all those allergens, the microorganisms like mold spores. This will be able to catch it down to 0.3 microns. So together as a system, you're catching all the particulates in the air at 99.97% down to the 0.3 microns, something that HEPA-like and HEPA-Tech cannot claim. And I know we've been thinking about this for in-air use, in building use. But I gotta tell you, I went on a bachelorette party with my best friend 2 years ago, and we had the worst allergies camping at a music festival. And my goodness, how I wish I had had this with me, just sleeping in the tent for the 8 hours that we were asleep. We could have had this running and all of us could have been tenting in comfort without the allergens instead of having to leave the music festival a day and a half early. So there are so many different uses that you could have with this. I can tell you my husband's a basketball coach, and while professional sports might not have viewers right now, children's sports do. So to have this with you at a sporting event, so the people in your vicinity and specifically you, as people are yelling and screaming, go team, or great job, or why did you do that? This is going to catch all the things flying in the air.
It will
it's
indeed.
A lot of different uses. And again, we didn't touch on this nifty little handle. It actually goes to a horizontal position. So when you are, let's say, at a restaurant or at a business meeting or flying on a plane, you can put this on the desk and have it pointed directly at you. So any air that it's clarifying, it's putting that purified air directly in your direction.
It is. Hey, real quickly, and that clock is going to expire. Hopefully we can spend a little extra time there. We are Facebooking live, and so for Adrian, she was asking if they were both the same size. Well, I guess black really does make my butt look smaller because the black is the same size as the white. So you know what? I'm wearing black pants for the rest of my life because if it looks smaller on TV, it's actually the same size. Boy, that
black is very slimming.
It is. The black is very slimming. If you're concerned about how heavy the air around you looks, you might want the black.
Yeah, if you're looking at measurements, of course they are both the same size. Without the handle, they're about 7 inches in height. And then with the handle, they're a little bit over 8 inches. But of course, when you're putting it in your bag, you fold it down, it's literally 8 inches. Again, I can show you with my water bottle. If you can fit a water bottle in your purse, then you know that you're good to go for this product because they are virtually the same size. And also, if you're carrying a really small bag for any reason, all these little nifty clips, you can clip it onto your bag, your purse, your backpack. So if you want to just hang it on the outside so that it's not inside your bag for whatever crazy reason, you could do that too.
Absolutely. Okay, couple of things. Now, we've got one if you're calling now. Steve, is it official? The auto ship on the filters are gone. Okay, the auto ship and the filters are gone. We do have single ship. I'm gonna recommend do it. I know Megan was weighing these, and actually, okay, I'll move over here. But just to prove a point, now here's actually I'll do it with the white since the black looks smaller. This is my, right? So this is my phone in my case. Now, even if I fold this down, it's almost the same height as my cell phone. So for a lot of us who have those big old cell phones, now, Megan, you were weighing this. It actually weighs more than my cell phone, right?
It does. So my cell phone happens to have a case on it, a waterproof case, because with kids, that is very important. But you can see that with my phone right now is 0.628 versus 0.595. So it's not a lot difference, but it's that if you're willing to take your phone everywhere you go because you need to stay in contact with people, then it's just as important and just as convenient to take your Pure Zone Mini with you everywhere to go to make sure your air is clean. And I just want to throw it out there. I know someone else mentioned what a great gift. The holidays are coming up. We love our family. We love our friends. School teachers, this is a phenomenal gift at a fantastic price.
We are indeed. Great gift for teacher, great for kids going back to school, great gift for you. Now, if you want the filters, auto ship is gone, but we do have single ship. And remember, they recommend, you know, every 6 months ballpark. That's a year's worth of filters, right, Megan? Like with the 2 filters?
Yeah, and when you're getting the 2 of them, absolutely. So they're good for every 6 months, so that you're going to be good no matter what. Because you know what happens? You go on a last-minute trip, you go to grab it, and you go, oh no, the little date tag says it's already been 8 months. Is this worth bringing if the filter doesn't work? Well, yes, it's still worth bringing because there's a good chance you didn't use up the filter entirely, but we can't pinpoint how used up your filter is because every time you bring somewhere, we don't know what the air quality is.
I know.
So change it out every 6 months and always have a filter ready to go.
Well, Megan, I wish we had more quantities. I wish we had more time. It was so good to have you in my show. Thank you, Megan. All right, love you. So good to have you here. Well, we love our smart deals. Go to hsn.com if you want additional details on other smart deals that we have at the ready for you. Hey, don't forget, it is our Labor Day weekend where we are featuring our best brands. We've got 5-pay flex pay on everything. We have 30-day return policy, but we also have $40 off upon apply and buy on our HSN card. So check with your service representatives for details. All right, we are scooting along, and we're in the final few moments of my In the House show. This is a show that we're doing through the month of September. Don't forget, it's also Fashion Fridays. We've got NFL, we've got Diane Gilman, always great things, and throughout the weekend. But you can always predict what's happening at HSN because you can check our program guide. What you can't predict is the weather, the economic climate. You know, we're at the mercy sometimes of our transportation systems and the grocery stores. We are in the heart of hurricane season here in Florida, and not just hurricane season. It was the fires on the West Coast recently. It seems like there's always something that, you know, we're challenged with in the world. Well, don't let that fear factor from not having food or not having the right food or healthy food, don't let that be one of the things that, you know, that cause chaos in this climate. This is peace of mind. This is from a brand name that we've been doing for years. Tens of thousands of these have been sold here at HSN. In fact, if you went to the RealWise website, do you know $349 for what you're looking at? Since 2009, this American Utah-based company has been bringing that peace of mind to folks in a way that's not only protecting us and protecting our families, but doing it in a tasty way. This is so wildly economical. Do you know, for 132 servings, that's well under $1. That's pennies, like 76 cents per meal. So let me do this real quickly. 132 servings, brown sugar. So you get breakfast, brown sugar maple multigrain cereals, and apple cinnamon. You get macaroni and cheese. That's a crowd pleaser. That macaroni and cheese is really good. Creamy pasta, pasta Alfredo. Yes, you get desserts. There's pudding. There's a yogurt style dessert. There's fruits, because we want fruits. Freeze-dried apples, Southwest rice and beans. Stroganoff, by the way, that is one of my favorite meals. I mean, I'm serious, it's so good. Tomato basil soup, chicken noodle soup, comfort foods, the classic of the orange drink, and then the whey milk alternative. exclusively here at HSN. In fact, if you go to that Real Wise website, remember, more than double, triple the price. It's not quite a half off sale even here. Well, at HSN, we're doing it only as long as supplies last as part of our smart deal, 088811. Of course, we can't do these shows without Stephanie Roberts. And Stephanie, I miss you so much. You know, Real Wise and Ready Wise and Wise Foods, they do things in the industry that they're the game changers. They are the gold standard when it comes to flavor, when it comes to taste, when it comes to convenience in the big bucket. Ready Wise, I was calling them Real Wise because, you know, if you're Real Wise, you'll get it. I mean, that's basically the way, you know, to look at it. But it's really true. They have a real distinction in these readiness or preparedness foods. Can you tell everybody a little about them and about the great value that we've got today?
Absolutely. So if you are not familiar with Wise Company, their Ready Wise foods are exactly what they sound like. It is food that is ready for you literally at any time. So you're going to get that big bucket that Shannon was showing you of 132 servings of food. Each one of these servings, all you're going to do is add water. Now, if there's one thing you take away from our chat tonight, it's that you don't need this burner, okay? So I have my water on a burner because I want this to come together quickly. I want to show you very quickly how great this food is. So I just took a Southwest rice and beans. In fact, Ryan, my son, is helping me out tonight with camera. I'm going to have him get in a little bit closer here because I literally just put in corn, beans. Do you see what's in there? This is real food that just came out of a pouch. All you have to do is add water. It does not have to be hot water. And in a matter of minutes, this is going to reconstitute and be amazing tasting. Now, I want to talk about this pouch for just a minute because I know it seems silly, but this is what the pouch is all about, all right? So the Wise Food, there's two so important people that put this all together. The first are the scientists, right? They have got to figure out a way to keep your food shelf stable. That's the kind of the purpose of emergency food, that it is always there whenever you need it. So this product is dehydrated and then packaged in what's called a modified atmospheric package. I know that sounds all fancy and scientific. Here's what it really means. It blocks out the oxygen. It blocks out the humidity. Those are things that make food go bad. So that these corn, these beans, these rice dinners, the cheesy mac, all these amazing things we're going to talk about, they are safe and sealed in this package for whenever you need them for up to 25 years. I know that sounds absolutely crazy. So not only is this food ready to go anytime you need it for 25 years, but the other people that I want you to understand in this process, because this is what sets Wise apart, it's the chefs. I mean, anybody can throw stuff in a bag and say it's good food if you add water, right? That's not the way Wise works. They have taken chef-driven recipes. So that Southwest rice and beans, it's got those Southwestern spices. You'll see the paprika. You'll feel that little hint of red pepper. Here's one of my favorites, all right? I'm going to dish it out of the pot. And again, you don't have to heat these. If we were in an emergency situation, if the hurricanes that came ashore last week on the Louisiana coast had come to us and we didn't have power, I would be able to take my packet, put it in a pot, take water from the sink as long as it's safe drinking water, and this would reconstitute into a meal that looks just like this. So this one is creamy vegetable and pasta. I see some carrot, I see some peas, I see some beans. And normally when Shannon and I are together, I very proudly hand it to her and I say, trust me, you've got to try this. All right, I don't have Shannon with me, which is making me sad, but you know what I do have? I have a house full of teenage boys. You know what those boys do? They never stop eating. So I do hope you're with us a lot throughout the weekend, because whichever one happens to be standing around gets to be my guinea pig. So let me introduce you to my oldest son, Drew. Drew, come on in here. Drew's a 17-year-old football player and a hungry boy. But I will also tell you that Drew is a little bit of a foodie. Shannon, you will appreciate this. Drew is not going to eat just anything. Now I'm going to put Drew on the spot very briefly. Am I a half decent cook?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was very nice. See, these are unprompted. He hasn't done this. This is creamy pasta and vegetable. You are aware, obviously, from being here, that this is considered emergency food. So all I did was open up a pouch, dump it in. It is warm because we're not having an emergency. I'd like you to try it. And I'd like you to tell me about taste. And you know a lot about foods and different flavors and textures. And you need to be honest.
It's very good.
All right, decent flavor. If I had blindfolded you, would you have known that came out of a pouch?
No.
Okay, good. And tell me the predominant flavor you taste.
I really like the peppers and the sweetness to it.
Okay, so see, it's got some flavors, right? It's not just bland and tasteless. All right, you're good. Thank you for
Drew,
eating.
thank
so here's
you.
The thing.
Hey,
Shannon,
Stephanie,
I know you miss tasting it,
you
so
know I do.
wish you could.
I was telling Stephanie, I swear by this. When we had Hurricane Irma a couple years ago, thank goodness I had my Wise Foods. But it's one less thing that you have to worry about. Whether it's economic strife for the grocery store, not wanting to go to the grocery store, or you just want instant gratification and gratitude, you will give thanks for this. Wise Foods, or I should say Ready Wise, if you are wise, you will select this. It's a smart deal, and it is on auto ship, which we don't usually put our Ready Wise on auto ship, just because on their website right now, $349. So you can understand they can and will and do sell their emergency food, or I should say their ready food, for a lot more money anywhere else. So many distinctions. And I know Stephanie is going to speak to, of course, that factory footage, because remember, these are really chef-based and created. So you are looking at a goof-proof creation, whether it is her football player's son, Drew. Thank you, Drew, for doing that taste test for us. Or whether it's a picky eater or someone who just doesn't have a lot of time. Send this off to school. Send this off to football practice. Send this off with the kids. Have this at the ready. For a lot of us, I will be honest with you, I'm not quite there yet for going to restaurants. But I'm here at HSN, and so I'm not doing takeout and delivery and stuff yet. I got to the movies this week, so that was a big step for me. If you saw that crazy face shield that I was wearing. But I can do this, and you can do this whether there's a microwave at work, whether there's a hot plate in the dormitory, wherever you are. Whole point is, do you realize for basically less than a pack of gum, for pennies, American-made company, chef-based meals, instant gratification that you can't mess up, this dynamite bucket, which does make it easy if you do have to evacuate or you have to leave, whether it is that economic or flood or rain or hurricane or snowstorm. This is just peace of mind knowing that you have it at the ready, where they're doing it only for us. Remember, at the ReadyWise site, you're looking at $349. Auto ship is the way to go. You can see that meal selection. Remember, it's less than 80 cents a piece, about 76 cents. They have got you covered. So you've got milk, you've got orange drinks, you've got desserts, you've got dried fruit, you've got macaroni and cheese, for crying out loud. So you've got comfort food. But they're all goof-proof, they're all tasty, and they are all here at the ready. So I really hope you try it for yourself. So Stephanie, I will defer back to you. We've got some other great opportunities to show people. I made ice cream with your powdered eggs, as you know. And you're right, I'm a picky customer. So if I like this, I know it's a crowd pleaser. But at the end of the day, if it's not easy, then the flavor is almost irrelevant. You get both with this package, don't you?
Absolutely. So certainly it's important to me that my family wants to eat the food, because remember, we're kind of working on two different levels here. In an emergency situation, I'm going to take this pouch of creamy mac and cheese. I'm going to appreciate that I don't have to add butter. I don't have to add milk. I don't even need boiling water. Again, I want you to remember, stone cold water, tap water, as long as it's safe drinking water. This will turn into an absolutely delicious meal. But if I have the opportunity to heat the water, of course I'm going to, because it's simply going to taste better. So again, if we're in a power outage, I can feed my family just by having this in a safe, cool, dry place. But if it's a week where maybe I can't get to the grocery store, maybe I don't feel well and want to go to the grocery store, maybe I'm simply avoiding grocery stores, or the store is having the problems. We all know there's been supply chain problems for numerous reasons. You know, if there's anything this year has taught us, you've got to be prepared. You've got to be ready. And that's why I really appreciate what Wise is doing to bring this to us so we can be better prepared, regardless of what's happening in the grocery store, regardless of maybe the fact that we're going to be home way more than we thought we were going to be. I thought I was prepared to feed 4 teenage boys for days on end until I tried. So, you know, I'm appreciative to have this in my arsenal at that value price. Let's talk about servings for just a second. I want to show you this because it's important to me you do really understand the value. So you're getting 132 servings. This is what a serving looks like. This is 1 pouch of food that is 4 servings. So when I divide this out, look at what a serving is. That is a lot of food. That is more than a cup of stroganoff right there. And as you saw, I have big boys and a hungry family. So that when you pick up this 132 serving bucket, you are getting enough food for 1 person for a week. And that is if that person eats 2,200 calories a day and 50 grams of protein. As you know, Shannon, as an exerciser and an avid, health person, protein's what keeps you full. So Wise has really gone above and beyond this time around and not given us all these servings and snacks and not given us, kind of filler food. These are meals. These are entrees. This is how you can feed your family. The 2 breakfast cereals, the 7 lunch and dinner entrees. Now you are getting some bonuses, and I do want to make sure you get a chance
Stephanie,
to see this.
before we let you go, please go through the bonuses, but just real quickly, people are asking, if they have to evacuate, can they keep it in their car? And roughly, again, how many people to feed with this? And then do I have to have hot water? So just some of the basics real quickly and then talk about the bonuses.
Absolutely. Let me answer your questions. It has to be kept in a cool, dry place. So if you're evacuating, by all means, but not if you're in Arizona heat, okay? You've got to keep it somewhere in some shelter. That'll be important, of course, in our hot climates. Do you have to use hot water? Absolutely not. Stone cold water will turn apple cinnamon cereal into great tasting apple cinnamon cereal. It'll just be cold apple cinnamon cereal, but the texture will be there. And the other question is, how much food does this feed? So it's 2,200 calories a day, 50 grams of protein a day, feeds 1 person for a week. I'll be honest, that's way more food than I can probably eat in a day, so you're gonna be able to stretch this. It depends on the size of the appetites, but very easily, food for a week for a person. And like I said, I think that is stretchable. Quickly want to show you soups, drinks, and here's the bonus. Fresh apples, dehydrated and ready to eat. It is all in this Wise bucket. I am so appreciative they were able to do this for us.
They were indeed. All right. Well, do call. Definitely get it on auto ship because that's going to be the best way to go. I can pretty much promise you that. Remember, Ready Wise, they do this just for us. So Stephanie, take us on a little tour. By the way, I made ice cream with the eggs. Get those eggs if you do nothing else. But we are going to start with Steve. You guide me through this. We have your choice of the fruit, protein, or vegetable kits, and that is single or auto ship. So you can check with your service representatives for details. So Stephanie, these are actually some of the most popular, what we call open stock pieces. People always add these, especially the fruit, right?
Absolutely. Well, especially right now, think about how hard it is to occasionally get the meats you want or get fruits and vegetables at a decent value. So this is your choice. You either pick the fruits, you pick the vegetables, or you pick the proteins. The fruits would be the apples, the peaches, the strawberries, and the bananas, sealed again in that special Wise packaging. That means you have fruit ready on demand whenever you need it. They are dehydrated and freeze-dried so that they are ready for you. The vegetables, you're getting corn, peas, beans, and broccoli, again, ready for you. You could rehydrate them or you could eat them, and then you get your chickens and your beef. So to have protein whenever you need it, that's hard right now in the grocery.
Well, it is indeed, and they are so super tasty. And speaking of tasty, it's more than just for emergency preparedness than ever before. Stephanie, I love making ice cream. I make ice cream probably 2 or 3 times a week. And, I like more of a custard, so you add eggs. These are stabilized. You don't have to worry about whether it's raw or not. I made olive oil rosemary ice cream. I'll post that recipe later. But this fools the palate. This is what I get when I go to those hotel buffets and things, right?
Exactly. It's eggs whenever you need them. They are powdered. They are shelf stable. You'll never run out again, and you would never know the difference. What a find. It's true.
Well, I love you. I'll see you throughout the weekend. Stay safe, Stephanie. Thank you.
You too.
love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Well, welcome in and happy Labor Day. I'm Shannon, this is HSN, and it's a big weekend here. We have curated really the best of the summer, the best of things as we move forward to get you into that new fall and that fall season. We're doing 5 flexible payments on everything. As always, 30-day return policy and an apply and buy promotion, $40 off. It's a good one. So now is definitely the time to shop. Well, speaking of now definitely being the time to shop, origami is famous here at HSN. And when you think of the ancient art of paper folding, that means no tools required. But don't let that fool you into thinking that this is not gonna hold literally a ton, and it's a ton of savings. This is the one that I wait for. In terms of storage and organization, origami is #1, but this is the heavy duty. So this is really the cornerstone. This is the gold standard. This is where it really kind of all began. But here's what's different. It's the 2-pack. We almost never do that 2-pack unless it's a today's special. So you're getting it. It is a huge customer pick, a runaway customer favorite, 658-853. Hardest thing you're gonna have to do is pick your color of choice ×2. So real quickly, we have should I do that or should I get Lou out here? Okay, so we have the pewter. We also have the white. Antique bronze, are my eyes deceiving me? I think that's the antique bronze. This is what we call the platinum, correct? That has more of that, it's like the lighter of the two. Then we have, is that the black and then the red? Yes? Okay. And we also have white. Without further ado, the godfather of it all. We have the one and only Lou Caputo. Lou, you know I'm a fan of yours, but boy, you would be hard pressed to find somebody that doesn't love origami, especially in the 2-pack. How are you, my friend?
I am doing well. How are you doing?
Good. Hey, you gotta give them the details in case they haven't seen origami. No tools,
Sure.
No crazy assembly. Why is this called origami and what makes it different from what they've tried in storage products before?
Well, it's named after the ancient Japanese art of paper folding because quite simply, you can do this. You can take it, you can fold it just like that. Very, very simple to do. And when it's folded down, it's only about 4 inches wide. So when you get this at home, this is what it's going to look like, Shannon. It's going to be flat packed in a box with this, which is pretty remarkable for something made out of powder coated steel. To set it up, all you got to do is grab it. You pull the sides like that. I'm going to spin it around so you at home can see what's on the back of this. But right here, there's a latch right there. It's the origami patented latch, the toggle. You push that down, the whole rack locks down. Now I'm going to flip over the top rack right here, just like this. Put that into place. That latches into place as well, and we're done. That was the entire assembly right there. Now, basically, what you've got a rack that, with the wheels on it, can hold up to 300 pounds. Without the wheels, 1,000 pounds capacity.
Unbelievable. And here's the thing. If you are, listen, everybody knows I'm not so great with storage or organization. This I can do. This is not that box of good intentions where you order something and then you get the box, Lou, we've all done it. You shake the box and you hear it, oh, that just sounds like it's gonna be trouble. You know, you hear all these pieces and parts and things and stuff. So not only is this strong, it's mobile, because remember, you can use it with the wheels or without, but it is unique unto itself. There really is not any other storage or organization thing quite like it. That's why they're #1. That's why it has been #1 in every derivation, in every form. But this is the most popular set. So I can't go so far as to say buy one, get one, but it comes pretty close because we almost never do the 2-pack. So Lou, when we were talking earlier, this really reads like a today's special because about the only time we do the 2-pack, because normally they'd be, now we say we have reduced shipping of less than $10. Normally the shipping could cost you in excess of $20, and I'm just kind of ballparking that. but everybody wants the 2-pack because that's the one thing you hear about origami, correct, Lou? Is I wish I had more?
Yeah, that's the thing people always say. They get one home, and having origami is like eating potato chips. You can't stop at just one. So people get these home, and they realize all of a sudden, you know what? These are awesome. I could probably use a couple more of them. And they come back and they keep buying them. And that's actually where we got the whole idea of making a 2-pack for everybody out there to make things a little bit easier. And it's funny because when you think about what it costs to ship one of these, I know at Christmas time I could send an envelope, it could cost me $20. You know what I mean? These are made of powder coated steel, which means you can use them indoors, you can use them outdoors. They're corrosion resistant for sure, but they're also really heavy. You know what I mean? So to be able to ship 2 of these for the price that they were asking is just absolutely incredible. Now, the other thing, Shannon, about these that's remarkable is the size of these. Each one of these shelves is 3 feet across. You're getting 12 linear feet of storage. They're 18 inches deep, so you've got a 1.5 foot of depth on every one of these shelves here. Is actually 6 inches more than you get on most other shelving systems. To go over the weight capacities one more time, with the wheels on it, as we have right here, you can put 75 pounds on each shelf for a total of 300 pounds. Without the wheels, you can go up to 250 pounds on each shelf for a total of 1,000 pounds. And that literally is half a ton, but you're getting 2 racks, so you get a ton of storage when you buy these today. And people use these for all sorts of things, from storage to decor, indoors, outdoors. I mean, Shannon, you're only limited by your imagination when it comes to origami.
It's really true. All you have to do is pick your color of choice. Yeah. So we have the original pewter. Then, and remember, ×2, we only had so much room in the studio. White ×2, antique bronze, which really does look like that modern minimalistic furniture. You will use this as furniture. It's not storage that you have to relegate or hide in that storage locker in that garage. I mean, yes, you'll use those there, but a lot of people are using these as entertainment centers. That platinum has more of a nice finish, and remember, it's powder coated steel. Then classic black or red ×2. $45. Oh, the red is almost gone. And Lou, at the end of the day, it really is true. As many origamis as you think you need, you really need more, because people do use them as dollies. They use them as permanent storage. They use them almost like a filing cabinet system in their storage lockers or in their garage. And we hear so many great stories from our customers out there. Hardest thing to do is to get the people to get them at home, because once they get them, it's hard to imagine life without them, isn't it?
No, it is. And, the funny thing is that we're also used to, the idea that if we want to put up a shelf, we have to build it. And with origami, that's not the case. You don't have to build anything with origami. It comes fully assembled. The only thing you have to decide is, do you want wheels or not? We give you the wheels. 2 of them are locking, but you get to decide whether you want to put them on or not. Most people are used to particle board. They're used to plastic furniture, things that bend and bow and break. That's not going to happen with origami. And that's why people use these for so many different things, like outdoors, like in a shed, like by their pool. I mean, so many places where you can use these. And again, part of the magic of these is that when you're not using them, you can just shut them down like this, and then you can open them up again. I mean, it's that simple. So, they travel well, they transport well. There's so many ways that you can use these, Shannon.
And Lou, one more time, the weight capacity, when we say they hold a ton, we're not even saying that tongue in cheek or pun intended, right?
Literal. No, we're literal about that. I mean, it will hold a ton when you have 2 of them. Each one will hold half a ton. So, but you're getting 2. So you really are literally getting a ton of storage here that you can use anywhere you want, in your storage unit, in your garage, anywhere around the house you need it. Origami's there for you.
It is indeed. The hardest thing to do is to pick your color of choice. Well, Lou, I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of you this weekend, right?
Yes, you will. I'll be around.
Sounds good. All right. We look forward to it. Be safe out there and happy Labor Day. Keep calling on your origami. Thank you for spending part of your time with me. Hey, tomorrow night, I'm back with Chef Curtis Stone, and we'll be up to shenanigans in the kitchen. This is just one part of his today's special coming up at midnight. No kidding. I'm going to show you how you can do a roast chicken dinner in just a little over an hour. It's literally set it and forget it. I put it in the pan, I rubbed it with some of his spices and put it in the pan. I'm serious. That's just one part of 3 pieces coming up with Chef Curtis Stone. I will be on the air with him tomorrow night at 7 p.m. By the way, Facebook me, become my friend, like me, and I've got lots of recipes to come. Shannon Smith on HSN or Shannon Smith's Kitchen on Instagram. Miss Amy's coming up next. It's Fashion Friday.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN Card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.